All right, good guys. So the fight card tonight's fascinating. We got Ngannou versus Ferreira. Ngannou, obviously, everybody knows who he is and what he's done. He's lost to Crow Cop. Crow Cop. He's lost to Stipe. He's beaten Stipe. And Ferreira, I wouldn't know from Adam, except he fought my old training partner and good friend Carl Sumanatafa. Carl is a really tough guy. I wish I had been able to train with him for the rest of his career, but you go your own way in the fight game. That's just you go your own way in life. Carl didn't allow Ferreira to submit him. So Carl lost the fight, but Ferreira essentially laid and preyed on him. And then Ferreira went on to lose a fight to a Croatian guy, just like Ngannou did to Stipe. But what does that say? It just says that heavyweights, anyone can beat anyone. As far as the Ryan Bader fight, Bader's a very small heavyweight, which I can relate to. I mean, I weigh about, 210 or something. Go ahead and try to fight those monsters. Like me fighting Carl. Carl's a way bigger guy than me. Even though he's not that tall, he's a big human being. I'm not. So, for Bader versus Ferreira, it's almost like an uneven fight, even though they're in the same weight class. What's going to happen tonight? I think it's anybody's guess, guys. I mean, Ngannou is an absolute beast. Ferreira is an absolute beast. So it's going to be who gets who down and who's able to implement the ground and pound. I don't think either one of them are that excellent as stand-up fighters. With MMA, it comes down to, do you get someone in a compromising position, and then can you launch your offense from that compromising position? Essentially take them down and ground and pound. And, listen, that's how normal fights end. Well, actually, most normal fights end from somebody goes down and then they soccer kick them into submission. In MMA, it's a little different, right? We don't have soccer kicks anymore. They're big guys getting on top of each other, assuming a jiu-jitsu position of some sort, and then blasting away. My personal opinion is that Ngannou's going to win, but guess what? Ferreira's jiu-jitsu is obviously a lot better than Ngannou's. And although Ngannou could out-wrestle Cyril Gane, I don't know that he's going to be able to out-wrestle Ferreira. So it's really a matter of who gains top position in the jiu-jitsu, and then who can grind the other fighter out. But until it gets there, it's going to be incredibly exciting, man. And this is especially exciting because it's a PFL pay-per-view rather than a UFC. So we're finally seeing perhaps some of the best heavyweights in the world fighting each other outside the UFC. And remember the last time that happened in that Strikeforce tournament, Dana went and bought Strikeforce because he realized that we can't sit here and be the UFC without the best heavyweights in the world, the Glam division. So I don't think he can afford to buy PFL. Well, actually, he probably could, but it's not his call anyway now. Either way, guys, it's going to be a great fight tonight. I don't know who's going to win. It depends who gains top position first, in my opinion. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.